Hi students. So in the previous session, we have solved a few questions related to profit and loss account. So on the same way, in this class, we can solve on the same method statement of profit and loss account for the year of 2020 March annual examination question. Now we will discuss. So before the going solutions, first we need to observe the question. So here, from the following information, prepare statement of profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2019 as per the Schedule 3 of the Companies Act 2013. So this is what headline, I mean in that heading, what we need to prepare? Here we need to prepare statement of profit and loss account as per the Schedule 3. For the preparation of statement of profit and loss account, they are given some information regarding this statement. So come, let me know the information. The first one, revenue from operations. Revenue from operations, this is what incomes, right? So okay. So first we need to apply the format. Before that format, again statement of profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2019. So in this day, we need to prepare statement of profit and loss account. So here the format particulars, one column for notes, another column for amount columns. The first transaction here, revenue from operations 8 lakhs they given. Directly we can record in this transaction. The first one, revenue from operations. Revenue from operations they given 8 lakhs rupees. The next transaction, other incomes. So here the other incomes, this is also related to incomes, right? Second one. Other incomes they given 50,000 rupees. So for that ascertaining total revenues or incomes, so they given two transactions. Both the transactions we are recorded. So here now make it total 8 lakhs plus 50,000. 8 lakh 50,000. These 8 lakh 50,000 we can call as a total revenues. This is we can make by the A. These are total revenues. We can also call total incomes in the year. This is what first step. So in that first step we have ascertained the total revenues in the year. The next transaction, cost of materials consumed. So here cost of materials consumed, this is what related to expenses, right? The second item, expenses. Under that expenses, now we need to record cost of materials consumed. Cost of materials consumed, they given 2 lakhs rupees. Directly we can record 2 lakhs in that amount column. The next one, employee benefit expenses. So here employee benefit expenses might be either salaries or leave encashment, whatever it may be. Directly they given the headline, employee benefit expenses rupees 1 lakh. Employee benefit expenses rupees 1 lakh. The next transaction, depreciation and amortization expenses. So here the depreciation as well as amortization both are related to expenses. So these expenses also now we need to record. The next transaction, depreciation and amortization expenses. So here The depreciation is decreasing in the value of asset due to wear and tear or abnormal factors, and the same here the value of assets goes on diminishing year after year. So in this business organization, the value of assets, the depreciation cost should be rupees 50,000. This 50,000, this is what related to expenses to the business organization. The next one, tax. But as per the given information in this question, so we have recorded all the incomes as well as we have recorded all the expenses. Next, we have only one transaction. The transactions are related to tax only. Now make it total all the expenses. 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh plus 50,000. The total balance 3,50,000. These 3,50,000 we can call total expenses. Total expenses B. Here total revenues A. Total revenues are total incomes A. Total expenses B. So we are asserting total expenses as well as total incomes in the business. Now we need to find profit before tax. By the way of this, finding profit before tax, A minus B. Right? Now next one. Profit before tax A minus B. A minus B means total revenues minus total expenses. So total revenues are 8,50,000. Total expenses are 3,50,000. Now have to calculate 8,50,000 minus 3,50,000. The remaining balance should be 5 lakhs. These 5 lakhs rupees we can call profit before tax. Before clearing tax, this is what total profit in the business organization. Again, now we need to clear the tax. The tax rate they given, right? Specifically in that question, the tax rate given 30%. So next one, less tax. Less tax expenses. These tax we can calculate it out of its profit before tax value only. 5 lakhs rupees, right? 5 lakhs into 30%. Have to calculate 5 lakhs into 30% means we get 1,50,000 rupees. 5 lakh into 30% means 1,50,000. This 1,50,000 rupees we can call total tax during the year. This is what current year tax, current tax. So 5 lakhs minus 1,50,000, the remaining balance 3,50,000. After clearing all the taxes as well as expenses in the business, the final balance we can consider as the profit after tax. This is what profit after tax. Profit after tax. So this profit after tax 3,50,000 rupees we can also call as profit during the year. I mean profit for the year. So this is what solution for the 2020 March annual examination question. But in this question they are not given some transactions for that related to working notes. Directly they given direct transaction, that's why we are recorded directly in the question. So in the next session we will solve one more question, I mean 2019 annual examination question we will discuss in the next session. Thank you students.